cookie crumble on top. What you want to do first is you want to take your apples, and I have mine in a bowl here. You want to use a pretty decent sized bowl because we will be taking all of these ingredients and adding them into the bowl and mixing it. So you're going to want to take your apples, you're going to take your sugar, sprinkle it over your apples, and you're going to want to add your cinnamon, and your lemon zest. The lemon adds a really nice, fresh, springy-like flavor to this. And you're going to cut it in half. Cut it in half, and we're going to juice it. You want to use your hand like a cup, so you don't get any seeds in there. So just go ahead and squeeze it. Let all those wonderful juices fall. You really don't want any seeds. They don't taste good, they look soft when they cook, they're just really hard, you could definitely break a tooth. Okay, so let's take our other one. Same thing, using your hand as a cup. Catch any and all seeds. Oh, I tell you what guys, this smells amazing. I love any recipe that uses fresh ingredients like this because it literally smells so good. Alright, now we're going to take our flour and we're going to sprinkle that in there too. The flour is going to help it thicken and create a thick sauce versus it being soupy and juicy from all the juices from the grapes and the apples. Then you're going to want to take a spatula and just stir it all together. Try to make sure there aren't any lumps of flour. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, halfway through mixing this together, you're going to want to take your grapes. I've left mine whole, but you can cut them in half. You want to make sure you use seedless grapes. I'm using red seedless grapes, black seedless grapes, give it a really pretty color. After it's done baking, it's more like a purple color versus the red doesn't give you such a dark color. Alright, so once we get all these mixed up, that's good. We're going to want to take our 9-inch pie pan, this one, just a normal pie pan, nothing special about it, and we are going to want to spray it. Give it a good spray. Okay, now we're going to take our mixture and we're going to dump it into our pie pan. We're going to try to get as much as the juices on the inside the bowl as you can. Because all that flour and sugar and lemon are going to be the wonderful juice. Now you don't have to do this, but I like to try to make sure that the grape and apple ratio is pretty even throughout the whole pan. Alright, there you go. Now it's in the pan. Now our next step is to make our cookie crumble that's going to be going on the top of it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven for 45 minutes and then we'll be back to make our crumble. Alright, so our apple grape crisp has about 10 more minutes left in the oven until we need to put our cookie crumble on, so let's get started on making it. Right here I have the 1 cup of vanilla wafers that I put in a blender and I have crumbed them. They're pretty fine, but I do still have some pretty decent sized chunks in there and I want to have some decent sized chunks so that way it can help with the crisping process. To that, we're going to want to add our cinnamon. So just pop your cinnamon in. Then you have your sugar. Now the vanilla wafers are already pretty sweet, that's why we're only using this much sugar in the recipe. You're going to want to use a pinch of salt. Not a whole lot because you don't want to take away from the sweetness level. It's just there to balance. Then you're going to want to take your melted butter and add it right in. Then we're going to use a fork. You can use your fingers too. You don't have to use a fork. Fingers work well too. Just go ahead and mix it up. And it will resemble crumbs. Like, hence why it's called a crumb topping. Okay. Or if you want to use your fingers, you know, you just kind of crinkle it like this. Alright, now that we have this done, everything is mixed. You want to make sure that it's mixed fairly well. It is a little bit moist, but don't worry about that because during the baking process in the last 15 minutes of the baking, most of the moisture in your crumb will dry out and it will start to get crispy and crunchy, and that's what you're looking for. Alright, well we have this done. Crisp has been cooking for 45 minutes at 350. We're now going to be taking our cookie crumble and we are going to be generously sprinkling it all over the top. You want to make sure you use all of the cookie crumble. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Kids are going to be so happy when they get home from school and they find out that mommy made them another treat. I made peanut butter cookies dipped in chocolate earlier the other day. If you'd like a video on how to do those, comment below and I will make sure that I make a video of my peanut butter chocolate dipped cookies just for you guys. Alright, so there we go. Oh, it smells like heaven. Now we're gonna put it back in our 350-degree oven for 15 more minutes. This is gonna get golden brown and crispy, and then we can eat it. Okay guys, this thing smells unbelievable, and it tastes unbelievable too. Another trick for knowing when it's going to be done is it will start to bubble around the edges. That is a telltale sign. Also, you can smell those vanilla wafers and the cinnamon. That's when you also know that it's done. Alright everyone, I really hope that you love my apple grape crisp with our cookie crumble topping. It's really yummy, kids love it, and it's super fresh. It is the most ideal spring dessert that I can think of. You can also use this vanilla wafer cookie crumble on top of your banana pudding. If you do want to use it with your banana pudding, just make sure that you cook the crumble on a cookie sheet in your oven, 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes, and then you sprinkle it on top of your banana pudding, and it is just really good. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. Can you say bye? Bye.